gives you the Onion's take on elderly American voters?
This is a very important election year, and I've been giving the candidates a lot of thought. I've looked at the issues from both sides. Not that it really matters. When the time comes, I am going to fill out my ballot wrong anyway. Sure, I could tell you which candidate I prefer, but there's not a doubt in my mind that on election day I'll misread the ballot completely and vote nowhere near the way I planned. Boy, I'm really going to screw it up. I just know that I'm going to step into that little booth, close the curtain behind me, and be totally confused about what I'm supposed to do next. Then I'll panic and just start filling in bubbles. I might fill in the bubble for my candidate, or it might be some other candidate I don't want at all, or both of them. Believe me, I am going to make a lot of mistakes.
This is ageism, man. Yeah, okay, it is, but it's also correct.
My guess is that they'll have to throw out my ballot completely. Don't get me wrong, I've had strong political beliefs my whole life. I know exactly what I want for my president. But even if my polling station has those computerized voting machines, I'll still mess things up badly. I can tell you right now that I'm not going to have any idea what button does what. Then I'll get flustered and I'll call the polling attendant over. He'll explain to me how it all works, but as soon as he leaves, I'll forget everything.
Hundreds of elderly political donors, including those with dementia, have fallen victim to Republican and Democratic political campaigns and groups. A single donation sparks a flurry of text messages and emails from candidates and political organizations across the country. The messages make urgent pleas for money and look as if they're coming directly from major political candidates. I love this because, like, the enshittification of the economy has also obviously tapped into the political sphere as well. I get so many of these fucking messages. Like, my phone is literally out of battery if I'm not constantly plugged into power by midday, specifically because of these exact messages, both from the Trump campaign and Republicans, and also from the Democrats. I am begging you, is how they open. Let me read one. Thousands in LA County have already voted. Don't wait, join them and help. We are AAPI forward. We're on the ground with volunteers right now in Georgia, canvassing Asian Americans. Friend, we need to talk. AIPAC has dropped over $100 million to buy Congress, and they're not even hiding it. Don't be fooled by Prop 36. 36 claims it's for safety, but it strips hundreds of millions of dollars from crime prevention and treatment programs. Adam Schiff refuses to speak out against George Gascon's dangerous policies, so he owns Gascon's shameful record. Chaos on our streets, increased crime and homelessness across Los Angeles County. Say no to Adam Schiff for U.S. Senate. I'm begging. Can you stand with Pete Buttigieg and sign our petition to abolish the Electoral College? Begging on my hands and knees. We need one more gift to boost voter turnout for Kamala. Donate $28 equals $140. Pennsylvania's stunner 7X match. What Taylor Swift did, ... No one, in all caps, saw coming. Drop what you're doing and see. Hasan, we've got the ultimate Halloween plan here at Team Harris Wallets, making calls to help get out the vote. Don't ghost us now, ghost emoji. Join the fun, make a difference, and help us reach voters. Hasan, it's Kamala Harris. I am turning to you because you are among my most dedicated supporters. Here's the truth. The polls have tightened, the attack ads have intensified, and tonight marks the final end-of-month deadline of this election. I know it might seem like giving $5 or $50 with so little time left won't make a difference, but we need you. Every dollar will be put straight to use, turning out voters. So I'm asking you directly to make your contribution today to help our campaign defeat Donald Trump and help elect Democrats across the country. Thank you for reading and thank you for your generous support. And it's a gif of Kamala Harris saying, the reality is, if we're going to win, we're going to need more resources. They've basically become spam callers that are taking advantage of your grandparents. They come at an unrelenting pace, directing donors to pages that often sign them up for monthly or even weekly donations. Money is then drained from their bank accounts with them realizing. Ultimately, some of these elderly, vulnerable consumers have unwittingly given away six-figure sums, most often the Republican candidates, making them among the country's largest grassroots political donors. The elderly dementia patients are unwittingly fueling political campaigns. This is also the reason why they're not going after fucking scam callers and shit when they should. Yeah, your Mima is probably a mega donor to the Republican Party and she doesn't even know it.
Everything and accidentally cast a completely blank ballot. So I guess I'll probably never know how I actually vote this year. But who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky.